Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. Hope all is warm and well in your world today. Things are actually pretty cool here. I mean, temperature-wise, it's not bad. Again, we're having a couple of days of rather cool nights, and I am appreciating the hell out of it. Let me just say. But I'm having problems with my my headphones right now because I've got really really long hair, but one of the bad things about really long hair is that when it's sweltering in your house, it makes the back of your neck sweat. So I've got my hair up and sort of not really a man bun. It's more like I made a ponytail on the top of my head and then took another hair tie and folded my ponytail and wrapped it around that. So it's kind of like a, I don't know, samurai kind of thing, I guess. It's working pretty well. I gotta be honest. Keeps my neck from sweating. But it's an extra bump on the top of my head, and now my headphones are protesting. So I had the thumbnail pre-made, so we don't have to worry about that today. God damn it, this is driving me crazy. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Regardless, okay, volume's already turned down. Okay, all right, thumbnails up. We're watching the chat. We're good to go. Has anything happened since yesterday? No, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I apologize yesterday for the. Hey, good morning, Harris. How's it going? How's it going? I apologize for the last hour of the Neverness to Everness stream yesterday. I was fading fast, and I think I dozed off a couple of times in there. I apologize considerably. I try not to do that, but sometimes it just happens. Serp says headphones on first, then tie your hair over the headphones. Hold on. I mean, that kind of works a little. It's still weird, but it's better. Okay, that's doable. That okay. Thank you for the advice. That helped. Serp says good morning to you both. Harris says you should do a face cam. No, no, no. I don't wanna. And I'll tell you why. Number one, I don't want to. I don't. I don't really like the idea of people being able to see my face. And then I have to worry about lighting. And I'm gonna just say this. My lifestyle, my habitat is, if you know anything about Asmongold, it's very similar to the way that he lives. I'm a mess. There's always a mess around me. There's glasses and cups and fucking sitting everywhere. There's empty cigarette packs all over my fucking bedroom floor. It's just, I'm a mess and I don't want, everybody to see that. Also, I smoke. And I know YouTube does not like that. I know the last thing YouTube would want is me to be sitting there playing a video game with a cigarette in my mouth. but I do. You know, I've considered it. I've even got the. I don't have a webcam, for one thing, and it would have to be a pretty good one. And then I'd also have to get, a better mic to go along with it. It'd be a major investment as well. So there's several reasons. There's several reasons. Plus, I'm old. I'm like 50 fucking two. Who wants to see my fucking face? My fucking shaggy haired, fucking unkempt, bearded fucking face. I'm one of those people who's basically given up on on his physical appearance. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying. I'm too old to be given a good goddamn about trying to attract anybody. So this is just me. Yeah, I don't trim my beard. I don't cut my hair. Fuck you. I'm not trying to impress nobody. But again, I do. Damn. Harris says already done farming the new weapon. 50 runs now. It took you 50 runs to get it? Shit. What do we get today? Some gold and some copper. All right. That's okay. All right. Anything in research? Yes, indeed. Let's just hop over there. Serp says I have 7 pieces but still can't build one. Missing that key component, eh? That's a cool look. I like that. That's pretty cool. Not bad, homicidal misfit.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Harris says it took me 2 days to farm in all the material. Yeah, the materials what's usually the fucking problem anymore. Getting the pieces is like not near the challenge of grinding for that one goddamn piece of material that you need like 400 of. Oh shit, I can make one of these. Okay. I'll make it. Alright then. Go check the mail. Okay. Just entertaining the audience there, I guess. Okay. I think I can get another makeup. Go ahead and talk to him because I'm pretty sure that's going to give us some more of those Evangelion tokens.
What do you want me to do? Hack something? Place a
No.
wiretap? Check
No.
data?
No. Thank you, though. Man,
I'm Eckert from Data
I
Intelligence.
know who the fuck you
How can
are.
I help you?
You can help me by making your little yellow diamond go away. Thank you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh yes. Coolness. Now I'll work towards the rest of the stuff, but I got the important things. I got the important things already. I want to see really quick. These are universal makeups. I forgot. So, who might like some new makeup? That's not really it. That's barely green. Those eyes are barely green. Like if you're gonna call them emeralds, make those motherfuckers pop green. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I like any of those for her. No, don't do that. Go back. Clay. Let's check them. No, I know already. I don't like them. I don't like it. Now, Dia. No, no. Well, let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna admit I don't hate that. That's nice. Okay, hold on, hold on. We need one of these to truly test it. Hmm, I kind of dig that. I kind of dig that. Yeah, that's pretty hot. Damn it! I just noticed something. Do I need to do eyebrows? Why are your eyebrows not black? That's not black. That's black. Just doing a little maintenance here. Just doing a little maintenance. There. I'm much happier with that. Okay. Then we got Valby. Let's see. What do we got here? Either this one, or we could give her these. Hmm. Hmm. Let's do those. Yeah, I'm for that. I'm for that. That gives her a little distinction. Makes her a little different than some of the others. Red eyes. No, get what? Stop. What are you doing? Go back. This one. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. Battle pass. What's on the battle pass? Hmm. Nothing too serious. Fusion. Who's got fusion? Somebody. I'm sure. Somebody does. All right. Here we go. On to the dailies. Mm. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Serp says, depending on your build, Viessa has fusion.
Void storm is intensifying.
I don't think
Conditions
she
are
does.
unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
No, she's all tech. What is the weirdness going on with her scarf?
A specialized Vulgus aircraft has appeared over the operations zone. Blasted out of the
Yeah. Serp said, like I said, depending on your build. Yeah, I'm assuming that because this is a gun build that's why it's all techie.
RK life signs detected inside a Vulcan structure.
Not for long. Right into a wall. Now you got some bullets. Bullets. Nope. Damn it!
Captain Elliot, deploying RK. I am the original. Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
I think I have enough of those. What is it? Relics? Is that what it is? You get here, it's relics, right? Yeah. I think I've got enough of those to get 2 more slots, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think I had. I feel like I had like 18, maybe the last time I looked.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground.
It's so
Transport is
easy
en route to standby position.
to forget that Reyna even exists. It's like, oh yeah, there's that bitch over there that sells me storage slots. I completely forgot about her. That's a good idea. Serp says I wait till I have 100 and by 10 it feels more meaningful. Yeah. Just buying one at a time, it's like, okay, yay, I can hold one more piece of junk. Okay. Nope. Still one more. That it? Nope. Oh, good morning, Nemo. How's it going, man? It's been a bit. Nemo says, reasons why I did not mastery to 33. What do I need a whole 5 inventory slots for? Now, Mr. 34, extra preset slot. Meh, fine. Serp says, I bought extra slots too, though, so I'm currently at 485. That's a lot of slots.
Transport has dropped a wide-ranged shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your RK, then hit the detonation device.
Deploying arcade. I am the original. Extraction from Operation Zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
To Albion! Oh shit. Nemo says he just got home from the overtime shift. Ugh. Those are never fun. Nemo says, I'm never in a hurry to grind anything. 20 runs of the new dungeon. Got my weekly done in one copy for my one copy for my mastery rank. Hell yeah. Get rid of our junk. Nemo says, I'll just do my daily stigmas until the weekly rollover, then hit it for another 20 times. All 5 copies eventually. That's a good way to look at it. I mean, there's no hurry. The game's probably not going anywhere for a while. You know. Let's get some melee kills. Let's get some melees. Oh my goodness, what is this I found behind me? A miniature pound cake? Holy hell. I guess I had to eat it. I mean, it was back there, you know. It seems like it'd be impolite not to eat it. See, Nemo says daily user Steam number has doubled. Can't imagine how many new players are on console. That's fantastic to hear. That's great. That's awesome. Good to hear. All right. Pound cake is spotting me. I think I'm going to do this mission, with Viessa, because this is one of my favorite missions, and I haven't done it with her in quite some time. So by golly, we're gonna do it with Vieta. Oh shit. It's Wally time. Alright, we'll get through this. What? There's a ceiling. No, there's not. How? I thought there was a ceiling. Oh well. Whoa. Yep. Yep. It's a little different than the last time I went through with Jessa. It's a little easier now. Little easier. Do. Let's get rid of our junk. As always. Alright. Is that at 40? Yep, it's at 40. It's at 40! This bitch is over halfway done now. Well, no, it's not. It is halfway. No, it is over halfway. Consider, yeah. Yeah, it's over halfway done. I was right the first time. Second guessed myself. Should have believed. I'll switch. No. Let's do some Luna. It's too late. We gotta go back to Albion. Oh well. Oh shit! Damn it! I gotta get through this quick. Forgot about the wall crasher. Who's left? Where you at? I ain't got time for your shit. I can still make it. Well, that was quick. Yeah. I didn't figure it was a whole lot. I didn't suspect that it was going to be a whole lot. And 'twas not. All right. But we made it. That's the important part. Random guy, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the morning daily thingy. What is this skin? This is a mix of a couple of different things. It's the Screamer head skin and the Thunderbearer body skin. Pretty badass, isn't it? They're both, you get them from the Void Intercept challenge. But neither one of them are the ones that are currently around. Yeah, look, he said, random guy says it looks scary. Yeah, this is her, her no funny business. Look, this is the one where she's just like, all right. I call it her battle armor. And then when we get home, we change back into normal attire. Let's go back with Nell. Let's do some more melee stuff. Who'd I leave? Two of you. Get, oh, you fucking, who's behind me? Dude, fuck off. Get up there. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Nemo says, random guy, random seeing you here. I see what you did there. Good morning, Jedi. Jedi says, man, I've been studying Bunny. Finally got the gun built right. The gun built right. So you're kicking ass with her? Jedi says, oh yeah. Nemo says, I'm just going to build more copies. I hate changing out cores when I get the gunner built. Jedi says, I heard the eraser is the best gun. I'm about to test that. I'd be curious to hear what your opinion is on it. Jedi said, just 2 days ago I hated this update. Now I'm loving it. Serp says, I'm using it. It's really good. Jedi says, judged it too quickly. Well, sometimes that happens, you know. You gotta tweak around with it and be like, oh, okay, alright, that's not so bad. Hi, good morning, Rick. Rick says it's like the Blue Beetle just popped it. Hit me up there. God damn it. Rick said I gave it to Glay, now she's Freyna. Nemo said I just slapped a build, was using Glay in the new dungeon. That's fun. Gave me a reason to put in an energy activator since release. Wow. That must have been fun. Nemo says, at first when I heard this song I thought meh, but now, I really hate it. What song? Serp says, I'm only using it with Sharon, to be honest. I can only imagine what a gun build could do for it. We're still talking about the eraser, right? Yes, okay. That is all of those. Good job, Ninja Nail. And we got a full house this morning. Thank you guys for being here. This is pretty fucking awesome. We're just missing Primal and Skywalker. The whole crew will be here. Nemo says, I'm about to start to fire up some V Ryzen. I'll be grinding out more TFD this evening. I'm vaguely. It's like a vampire game, right? Like a. Is it a roguelite? Jedi, you're talking to me when you say add you in? Yeah, okay. I was just making sure you weren't wanting you weren't wanting to play the Verizon game because that was like right after his. Oh yeah, totally. Nemo says top-down vampire game inventory management 100% it's Tifa's fault. Jedi says that's if you feel like it. Absolutely. Oh yeah, some random person sent me a friend request for some reason. Yeah, I thought I did. Okay, there you are. Jedi asks, "Is it free, Nemo?" Nemo says, "No, I caught it on sale for $15. It's Minecraft with vampires and sunlight that hurts." Does anybody else out there want to join in just while I'm adding Jedi? Just throwing it out there. Jedi says the only thing I hate is this slow bunny running. Search says sure. Rick says eating breakfast. That is understandable. And then he says, "Thank you. You're welcome, dude. You know you guys are always welcome to play with me." Yeah, I hate to happen to I like your who is that? Bunny. Okay, of course. I like that color pattern. White, blue, and gold. That's pretty cool look. But I apologize to anybody out there who was waiting to see the Fall Guys let me try that again. I apologize to anybody out there who was waiting to see Fall Guys Fortnite Friday, but after I got done streaming, I ended up having a lot of shit to do, and I was able to take like an hour nap somewhere in the between there. We're having an issue with my family right now. Is my mom is retired, my sister's out of work, trying to get on disability. They're having problems paying their phone bill and their internet. So I was like, okay, well, because I used to be on their plan, but I needed high-speed internet obviously for streaming. So I had to hook up my own thing, and it required that I get extra. I had to have 2 phone lines in order to get it. That was just a deal. So because I was only after the internet, I never bothered with hooking it up, and I just stayed on their phone plan. But now what we're trying to do is we're trying to get both of them on my phone plan, and I'm going to get them like a Wi-Fi extender so they can use cause literally there's my trailer, there's a trailer, and then there's my sister and my mom's trailer. So like they're close enough that they could easily, with a good extender, they could just hit piggyback on my. So that's what we were doing. We had to go to the cable company to try to get that sorted out. And in the end, it ended up being futile because my sister has a new phone and she hasn't finished paying it off. And you can't switch phone lines when you have outstanding something that you're paying on. So because she's still paying on her phone, she can't switch. It's a big bunch of bullshit. And then I went and tried to get them an extender after we did all that and spent about 2 hours trying to figure it out. And it is far more complicated than the one that I used to have to piggyback off their fucking signal. And I got no sleep in there. And finally, I just fucking died. And I was like, yep, I can't. So I apologize, everybody. The real world was fucking with me yesterday. Nemo says, that's so funny. I used to live in a neighborhood where the next house was the driveway length away. We weren't using a whole lot of internet at the time, so I went to the neighbor and paid him $30 a month to jack his Wi-Fi. See, yeah, that's that's a lot cheaper than the alternative. And we're all gonna, what they're gonna do is, they're gonna basically, we're gonna split my high-speed internet and my phone 3 ways once she gets her fucking phone paid off, and it's just a pain in the ass. But because they're close enough, it's like, here, I'll just get y'all. But they're not. But it was so goddamn complicated. I couldn't get that shit figured out to save my fucking life. I tried every fucking way I could fucking think of to try, and it would not work. And I was just like, the one that I used to have was literally, you plug it in, you say, detect all the signals in the area. It detected all the signals. You picked the one you wanted. You put in its password and it fucking worked. But this one is not. This one, you got to sign up for shit. You got to do all this other stuff. It's like, Jesus Christ, it doesn't need to be this complicated. Literally, I just need to plug this in and say detect signals, pick the signal, have the password for it, and it just fucking work. That's all I need. That's all I need. But no, that's not complicated enough. All right. What do y'all want to do? What do y'all feel like doing? You open for anything? You want to do some onslaughts? You want to do some purges? New dungeon, says Sir. Hell yeah. Here we go. Do I have to do that every time? Do we have to do the exposed water base every day before we do it? No, I guess not. So what? Okay. Hey, you have a good day, Nemo. Nemo says have fun in the new dungeon. I'm about to bounce. Bye, room. You have a good one, dude. It's good to see you again, man. Stop on by anytime. got locked out. Shit. Went up a couple levels on the battle pass. How we looking on this shit? We're all good on this. All right, excellent. 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 Dismantle, fusion, and copper. Okay. Here we go again. I assume we're just basically farming for the gun parts, yes? So we'll just be doing this for a little bit. Both of you said yes at the same time, pretty much. Well, are you fucking kidding me? God damn. Son of a bitch. Ooh. I got a super drop of that new material. 39 of them. Puts me at 82. 2 pieces for the new gun. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ah, okay. Serp says when he goes into the second, you never believe this, but YouTube YouTube censored. They didn't show that message. I can only assume because you wrote balls in it. So you can't say balls apparently. Jesus Christ! Before long, you're not gonna be able to say any fucking thing. Like Jesus fucking Christ! So fucking stupid. What the hell is happening?
emergency.
Shit. I was like a second too late. What the fuck? Oh, what time is it? Okay, we'll do this one, and then it's time for the wall cracker. Hang on. Well, I mean, go ahead. I'll catch up. Excuse me. Ah. Damn it. I keep noticing too late. And I'm like, fuck, I'm never gonna make it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry. I didn't think. Surf says, let me cat at the end of this run, please. Absolutely, dude. Jedi says, as soon as he respawns, you go up. Okay. Oh, shit. God damn it.
You mind?
What kind of problem, sir? Okay. Good God. Good morning, Skywalker. He says, this is a fun little dungeon. And then Rutro, I assume when me and Jedi went down. How many pieces do you need for that? 50, 50, 50. Okay. Is my gun? Yes. Yes, it is. Sword? Yes. Ah, well. Oh, shit. I wonder if we got time. I don't think so. But we'll see. We'll see. Nope. Damn it. Well, shit. That was unfortunate. Hang on 1 second. Da 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 da. I feel like a couple popsicles. Okay, I'm back.
You want a taste?
Let me do this real quick. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I need one more part and 44 more fluids. Everybody ready? Here we go. Oh, I figured you were ready, Jedi, since you were standing there dancing. Ah! I made it! Made it. Oh my god. I just got another super drop of the fluids. 62 that time. Hell yeah. It is hooking me up on the fluids. I got enough to get to fully research the gun now if I just need the one part that I'm missing. By golly. Popsicle's good. Popsicles. So good.
Let my guard down.
damn it. Keep going. Jedi says, I'm doing whatever. Whatever you want to do, says sir. Well, all right. Well, I mean, I don't want to force you guys into doing anything. This is not a dictatorship. Hey, we came into your space, so yeah, but you know, I mean, I gotta be a good host.
I let my guard down.
Oh my god, no. Damn it! Damn it! All I need is one part. And it's going to be very stingy with it. Popsicles. Ugh. Oh, lucky you. Serp says, I just got the hard pity, so got forced opening to choose. I think I'm still 5 away from it. Only need one part. I got all the material and everything. Jedi says, let me see what I have. Oh, I got research. Let's go see what this is.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
We got 25 minutes till a wall crasher. Jedi says, I just keep getting the same 2 for this gun. Yeah, that's usually what happens to me. It seems now that I just need the one piece that it's just going to give. Now it's just going to fucking overload me with the other 3. Before it finally the RNG gods decide to show mercy. But they are often not merciful. Y'all want to do an onslaught? Or do you want to keep farming for the gun? I'm down for either one. Serp says, I mean, we need the dupes anyway. That is true. That is true. Jedi says, down for either. What say you, Serp? Onslaught or farm for the gun? Serp says, yeah, not fussed. I've not taken Sharon an onslaught yet, so up for a try. Okay. I think we could probably do that. Let me do this real quick. Let's put on this. So we want to do 1, 2, or 3? 1, since you're trying out Sharon? Since you're not real sure? 2? Okay. Ooh. Brave man. Should we go? Yeah, I'm going to go public. I'm going to go. That last person could be helpful. Serp says, need the challenge. I hear that. Sometimes you gotta bleed to let you know that you're alive. Do. I see there's some people out there watching right now. Well, I'll take this moment to say, if you are enjoying the entertainment, perhaps you could see your way clear to leave a like or maybe even subscribe. Subscribe would be super, super awesome. I'm 59. I'm in the 50s now. 59 away from the 500 necessary to unlock super chats and membership. So anything you can do to help out in that regards would be just the bee's knees. Jedi says, 2 whooped my ass solo yesterday. My bunny need a boost.
Descendant, the energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats.
Oh god, these suck ass. I got some shit cards right there. My choice is
initiating energy concentration
balls.
Point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs. High-personnel combat entity detected. It has been in sight, Descendant. Be careful. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit.
Oh my god, he's way the fuck over here. What are you doing over here, dude? Dude, I'm sorry, that's too far out of the way. I don't know what the fuck you were doing over there. That is too far to fuck with. Amount of bullets, amount of blue stuff. Horrible. Horrible.
Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant! Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your Asive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options.
Oh, that hurt like hell!
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit. Additional enemy forces detected. Engage combat readiness. Specialized anti-personnel combat entity detected. It has you in its sights, Descendant. Be careful. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies.
Shit.
Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be careful. Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant! Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your ASIV. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options. Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Watch out! offensive imminent. Establish and execute optimal defense strategy based on available data. Specialized anti-personnel combat entity detected. It has limited sight Descendant. Be careful. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit.
Hell yeah. It didn't stand a chance. Not a chance. We are just too badass. Oh shit. Time for a wall crasher. That's a big ass table. You two look like you're applying for a loan.
Here,
Maybe.
this needs to be angled this way.
Where the fuck is it?
Here, this needs to be checked out.
What the fuck? It's not in my list of poses in the photo mode. Well, what the fuck is that? That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Serp says 23 billion. Sharon does okay. Damn.
Oh my
Thought I did like 6 billion to be honest, Jedi says, but damn. I didn't even think to check mine. Didn't even think to check mine. As usual. And back to Albion. Where we'll sign out. I will be doing a little bit of Neverness to Everness again after this, so stick around for that. If that's interesting to y'all. I of course have to sign out and then sign back in, so I'll have to end the stream and start a new one. So, unfortunately. Oh, hang on. Okay, whatever. Be that way. Fine. Get rid of the garbage. Alrighty. And I think we're going to call it a stream there, ladies and gentlemen. thank you so much, guys, for being here. There was a lot of y'all showed up today. Wow. Let's see. Thank you, Harris. Thank you, Sir. Thank you, Nemo. Thank you, Jedi. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Random Guy. We hope to see you again, sir. And was that everybody? I think that was everybody. Oh, nope, Skywalker. Thank you so much, sir, as well. Thank you guys for being here. It is always a pleasure, gentlemen. Anytime y'all want to run together, I'm down. For those of you who were lurking out there, and I know you were out there, I could see the numbers going up and down. Thank you for being here as well. And for those of you who may be watching this video later, thank you guys as well. If any of you groups of people that I just mentioned saw something here that you were entertained by, maybe we made you laugh or chuckle or smile, or maybe you just like watching scantily clad chicks kill things. Either way, perhaps you could see your way clear to leaving me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe. Any one of those things would be super awesome, but the subscribes would be really, really super awesome. I'm 59 away from the 500 necessary to unlock super chats and memberships. We just hit the 50s, so that's pretty exciting. But anything that you could do to help us out in that regard would just be fucking awesome. And if you saw something here that you think might be worth $1 or $2, you will find links to my Patreon and my Coffee on my YouTube community page. You know, that'd be the place to drop such things. Again, totally optional, totally up to you. But it's there. Just, you know, it's there. While you're at all that shit, check out the rest of the stuff on my channel. I got over 1,500 videos of just endless amounts of, well, I mean, it's not endless, there's 1,500, but you get, you know, you get what I'm saying. All kinds of stuff to entertain your eyeballs. I got concerts up into that were shot on a good quality phone. I wouldn't have posted them otherwise. So if you're into that handful of bands that I've posted, I really suggest you check them out, because I was pretty close on a couple of those shows, and they were really good shows. I also have original music that I write the lyrics to, and I stress that heavily. I write the lyrics to 100%, and I give life to those songs through an AI app in the form of a 4-piece all-girl metal band called The Circle. You'll find 10 albums on my channel right now of what I consider as good quality music. I listen to it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it'd be different if I was singing it. You know what I'm saying? But by the fact that it's my lyrics, but it's somebody else's voice, you know, I can kind of trick myself into believing that I am not the one who created it. So I listen to it quite a bit and enjoy it. So if you're into chick metal and chick rock, I think you might like it. You know, just put aside any bias you have towards AI. It's not Skynet. The sky isn't falling. We're all gonna be fine. And just give it a shot. You never know, you may really like it. And you can also find the lovely ladies of The Circle every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my original character simulated wrestling federation. The men's division is every Monday. That's Monday Night Mania. And then I also have a female celebrity federation that's every Tuesday. That's Tuesday Night Download. I got a Marvel vs. DC coming eventually. I'm working on it. I'll get it. It's coming. And then upgrades for the men's division and the female celebrity federation coming towards the end of the year. Probably later than that. If you know anything about me, you know that I am a perpetually late person. And none of my timetables ever come out the way I intend them to. It's just I was just born under that sign that God said that one's going to be late. and so I was. On top of all that, I do these daily live streams like you saw right here today between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. ish. every morning except for Mondays, where we play this wonderful game here that we all love so much, the first Descendant. Sometimes chat joins in, like they did today, and we take on some of the harder missions or just go farming for materials. And sometimes they're here to give me moral support, and sometimes they're here to give me shit for the ways that I build my characters. But a fun time is had by all regardless. And, you know, it's all in good fun. Nobody takes it seriously. We've developed a really cool community of gentlemen who show up on a pretty regular basis. Today we had a full house, for real. I can't thank you guys enough again for that. That's pretty awesome of you. And we would love for you to be a part of it. Excuse me, I had to burp there. We would love for you to be a part of that. So if you see us show up in your feed, don't be afraid to stop on by and say hey. We're a pretty cool group of people, and we just want to talk about the things that we enjoy and play a video game that we like. You know, we're not gonna hurt nobody. We ain't gonna hurt nobody. Also, every Friday, eventually, between 8 and 11 p.m., I have Fall Guys Fortnite Friday. There's been the last few weeks, it's been some flux with some things that I'm trying to do, some things that I'm adding to the channel, but it's gonna get back on track. I promise. Just bear with me. Much like with this game, I'm willing to play with chat, but only if you want a duo, trio, or squad. I just don't have the participation at the moment to justify doing custom matches, so we just got to do it with everybody else. That's just the way it's got to be. And on top of all of that, I also have a shitload of playthroughs, all kinds of genres, all kinds of titles. Horror, action, adventure, racing, roguelite, walking simulators. Gotcha games. I'm down to play just about anything, and I have a massive library of over 300 games that I have played very little of. So if there's something out there that you would like to see me play, please don't hesitate to drop it in the comments and let me know. I will check my library. If it's in the library or it is free to play, it will get bumped up to the top of the list to be rotated in after I finish the next one. It's that easy. Have impact and influence on the content produced by this channel. All you gotta do is say something. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Where else you gonna find a deal like that? I don't know. I don't know. You can go looking for it, but I don't know if it's out there. And on top of all that, because I know you were thinking, I can read your mind. You were just thinking that's awesome. That's good. You know, all gravy. But Carbonor, I need more than that. That's just not going to satisfy me. And it's like, well, okay. Ed, I foresaw this as being an issue. So I've started doing movie reviews. It's like I said just a minute ago, it's in flux, you know, because it's a new thing that I'm adding and I don't quite know how to do it. So there's some growing pains involved. But yes, I'm doing movie reviews now. I'm not going to be doing it every weekend. There's not always going to be something out there that I feel like is in my wheelhouse to go see. Like last night, like this weekend, for example, I looked to see what it was, and I was like, yeah, nope. None of those movies is appealing to me whatsoever. The only one that might have been was that new Steven Spielberg movie, but you know, I'm not a huge Steven Spielberg fan. He was awesome back in the 80s, but as time went on, he kind of started sucking a little bit. That's the way all of them did, really. All the great directors, they start sucking right about when they get, I don't know, 45, 50 years old, because they're just phoning it in after that. Steven Spielberg, you name it. Whatever one you want to throw out there. Martin Scorsese, fucking, it doesn't matter. They all start falling into the tropes that people have recognized about their particular style, and they just that's just all they do eventually. It's just a movie full of their memes. So I wasn't interested in seeing that at all. But yeah, doing movie reviews, there's all kinds of shit. There's always something going on this channel. You know, I try to make it as active as I can. Make it as entertaining as I can. Anyway, I'm rambling. As I was saying earlier, I am going to take a few minutes. I'll be right back and maybe 10 at the most to play Neverness to Everness for another hour or two. Serp was basically giving me some pointers and showing me some things and that I didn't realize, didn't know how to do. So he's given that game a stay of execution because he's the one who requested it. Now that's one of the things, you can request a game and I will play it. But how long I play it, will I complete it? That's kind of up to me. I'll play them. I'll try them. No questions asked. I will fucking try them. But like I said, as to whether or not it will be something that I finish or continue with, that's just gonna have to, we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, yes, in a few more minutes, I'll be right back. So ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say thank you so very much. Thank you guys for being here. Again, thank you so much for being here. It's so fucking awesome of you guys to see so many of you show up at the same time. It's just, that's fucking cool, dude. It's fucking cool. Thank you guys for your support so very much. And until next time, later.